I am having a blessed morning. So I know I supposed to have been live on this content and on this video, but I was into a lot of stuff. I know no excuses. I'm so sorry for all of my fans, all of my subscribers, all of my followers. I love you. I'm so sorry. As human beings, we take accountability for our actions, and I want to apologize for my actions. I'm not going to lie because I know your guys be waiting for some good content. You know, um, I apologize for that. Hope y'all can accept that. So let me get into this content right here. When you look at me, what you see? Do you see righteous, or do you see somebody from the hood? Do you see somebody from the hood, or do you see righteous? For the people that know me, right? People that know me on a personal level, these are the questions that I present to you, you know? And for the people that's just tuning in to me, that's subscribing to me, that's really looking at my content and liking all the good information that I'm putting out there for us, the question go for you too. What do you see? What do you see when you look at me? What do you see? Do you see righteousness, or do you see a person just with um, a cap, a baseball cap, with a nice chain? What do you see? Get in my comments and you let me know, what do you see. I'm gonna be the judge of myself. What do I see? I see both. I see a person that grew up in a neighborhood that was faced with many adversities, that was faced with probably much the same thing your guys probably was faced with all around the world, that was plagued with a lot of violence and drugs and alcohol, single parent home, lack of education, lack of resources, a lot of other these things that we are plagued with each and every day throughout our lives, and actually made it out, made it out those situations, but physically could still live there. Do you understand that? Meaning mentally, physically, right, and spiritually, you made it out there. Meaning you rise above the plots and plans which was procreated for the downfall and the demise of us as people, as the indigenous people of this earth, as the indigenous people of America. Um, I see both. I see a person that understands our neighborhoods, understand the hood, and understand righteousness. Now, when I bark on righteousness, when I bark on righteousness, righteousness and spirituality, right, is two different things. You have to earn spirituality. That intertwines with your spirituality, but it's two different things. Let me break it down to you. You can be blessed with gifts, right, which is spirituality, and don't be righteous. Feel me? You can be blessed with gifts like insight. You can be blessed with sixth sense. You can be blessed with a lot of abilities that the Creator blessed upon all of us. He give us that. He give us those benefits. He give us those talents. He give us those abilities. A lot of people have the abilities. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people have the abilities, but everybody's not righteous. You feel me? Righteous is earned. Righteous is accepting. What's up, Sandra? The third temple is going to be built in 2016. God said you will know when you are in the last 7 days, when the third temple gets built in Jerusalem, and it's in effect. Okay, cool. If there's a temple that's being built, let me tell you something. I was talking about me, but I want to switch off the topic. I want to address this, Sandra. I want to address this. It doesn't matter what type of temple was built. It doesn't matter what type of temple is built. You can build 100. You can build You can build 10 billion temples in the world. If you don't have the temple within inside of yourself, within inside of your mind, body, and soul, it's not going to work. You are still going to be plagued with the certain illness and certain darkness that's upon the earth, because it takes a person that believes, and it takes a person that's righteous to uphold the temple through any situation. So a physical temple being built, my understanding, it doesn't matter, because you can build it and still be wicked. Feel me? You can still be wicked. You can still be wicked. So, you know, if you build the house of worship for the Creator, and you're not living by those rules and regulations of righteousness and belief and having faith, a temple doesn't matter. A temple is only a building for rest and for worship. Do you understand that? Physical worship. That's what a temple is built for. Sanders says, Daniel prophecy speak of the third temple being built is when Jesus is coming back. Pope of the Catholic Church is a whole force religion, and God won't have that. You're missing the whole point. I understand what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. The prophecy. I'm not talking about that. You can have all the prophecies. You can have temple built. If you do not believe in the Creator and you don't believe in righteousness, right, in the unseen world, a temple won't work. Do you understand that? A temple will not work. This is what I'm talking about. So you got to start building your temple with inside of yourself first before you actually build a temple. You got to have the faith, and you got to have righteousness already inside you. You building on that. I want you to understand that, and it's not a debate. I understand that you're giving me prophecies of the Bible, of the scriptures and stuff like that, but I'm also too giving you prophecies. And I'm trying to get you to understand what I'm talking about. If you do not have righteousness and you don't have a temple within inside of yourself, meaning you have worship and belief and faith within inside of yourself, building a physical temple doesn't mean anything. Feel me? That's all I'm saying. You got to have the temple. You got to have that mindset within inside of yourself. And there's no disrespect to you. Sanders said, God said when the third temple gets built, he's on the way. We are in the last 7 years. My temple is of God. Are you talking about physical? Or are you talking about or within inside of yourself? Because the Creator is talking about within inside of yourself. He's not talking about a physical. Stop. You got to stop taking things literally. It means within inside of yourself. That means you got 7 years to work on yourself before this temple come about, physical. I'm trying to break something down to you. You keep telling me about prophecies. And I'm telling you that doesn't mean what you're saying. You're talking about a physical temple. I'm talking about spiritual. I'm breaking something down to you. That means that you got 7 years to get your life in order. That's how I'm looking at it. You're looking at a physical form, a physical temple. That doesn't mean a physical temple. That means you got 7 years, right, to work on yourself. Sanders said, I was just saying we are in the last 7 years on earth. It's not that you're saying this is what the Bible said. My spirit is the temple of God, not my flesh. Listen, the physical is a beginning and an end. The physical is a beginning and end. We know that. Your physical is only the benefit to house your spirit. To house your spirit. right? What this scripture is talking about you got 7 years or whatever many years to start working on yourself before this temple pop up. That's what that means. It doesn't mean a physical temple, meaning, oh, you're gonna wait till the temple be built, then you're gonna start correcting yourself. No, you gotta start working on yourself right now. You see, spirituality is internal. It's earned. Spirituality and righteousness is earned through struggles and through experience, through heartache and pain and suffering. Right? We know this. We know this to be true. So that's all I gotta say. I know you're not we not debating. We just exchanging information. That's what we're doing. But all I'm saying is that you gave me scriptures, and I'm looking at it a totally different way, because you kept physically saying the temple's going to be built. The temple. No. It's talking about you got seven years to build on yourself, your spirituality, the worship of the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything existing. We know we living in the last days. We know we are. So if we living in the last days, don't you know you're supposed to be working on yourself, your spirituality, everything that you do, every motion, every movement, supposed to be for the Creator, to please the Creator, to worship the Creator, and that's it. You cannot dibble-dabble in this world like everybody else do. So just work on yourself. Work on yourself. I'm not denying what the scriptures say. I'm not denying it. But I'm saying from a spiritual form, that's what that means. Life is about taking chances and making moves. It's not about what you did. It's what you do. Build on what you got and learn from what your loss is, and never let anyone distract you from being you. You absolutely right. You absolutely right. That's 100%. I agree with you. That's right. Learn from your mistakes. No, learn from your mistakes, but learn each and every day. Why? We get up every day. The Creator resurrect our body every day. We being resurrected. We resurrect every day from slumber and sleep. So when you get up, you got to figure out what you're going to do today. You got to learn something today. Some spiritual forces there. Something that you have to learn each and every day. Just getting up is not a game. Like, you have to learn from it. You have to learn why the Creator and why the Lord allow you to get up. People take it as, I'm getting up, I'm alive. No, it's a lesson. I mean, everything. The people that you interact with, the people that you speak to, people that you're around, your job, everything. Take it very, very serious. Even if it's just talking to somebody, take it serious. Keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. Keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel, because it is time to learn and build on your spirituality. That's all I'm saying. And each one teach one. You know how we do it. Man, it said you better chase your dreams in life, because the clock is ticking. Someday is a disease that will take your dreams to the grave with you. But in that works, you absolutely right. Chase your dreams. See, our dreams, let me tell you something. Do you know what dreams are? A lot of people don't know what dreams are. A lot of people don't know what dreams are. And I'm going to explain what dreams are. Dreams is actual experience of your spirit traveling beyond the earth and beyond the zones of the heavens. You spirit travel every night. Every time that you rest, you spirit travel. So your actual spirit travels beyond the zones of the earth. And then it experiences different civilizations that's not on earth. That's not on earth. It's mixed with some of the experience on earth, and it's mixed with some of the experience outside of earth. So what happens is that your spirit, remember, we travel the speed of light with our spirit. So what our spirit does, it gains experience, right, of spirit traveling, and then it uploads it into your brain, and that's how you remember certain things. You know, when you spirit travel, you think about you flying, you actually flying. Your spirit floats and flies. This is an actual true fact, and a lot of people don't understand this. That dreams are real. These are real. It's just that you experience it in another world, which is called spirituality, that unseen world. You redo it every night. That's why we get so many dreams. We get so many dreams because our spirit travels. It travels. And then it uploads the information in our brain. That's why we got our brain. Our brain is a sponge because our spirit experience everything that it encounter, that it see, that it speak of, you know, future events, present, and past. Future, present, and past. That our spirit go through that. Our spirit, yes. Because the Creator actually talk about that in scriptures. That sleep or slumber is the twin brother of death. You're dead. Your body is dead. When you spirit travel, it is dead. It is dead. And then it don't have to come back. Your spirit, it comes back because now your body is getting cold. So it comes back to do what? To actually warm the body back up, and then the Creator give you another day if He feel like it. You my God, are you my God are worth the likes and subscribe, brother. You are very knowledgeable, and I hope people pay attention. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. You know, I already know this, man. I know this world. I know it. I know it. That's why I don't participate in the world. I don't do this world. I don't do that, man. You know, I operate on a high frequency. I operate with the Alpha Omega that created everything in existence, man. You know, and it's very, very important that we get in tune and that we know each other. It's very, very important. We can have all the scriptures. We can have everything what it says in the Bible and the Quran and you know, in the Torah. We can have all that. If you do not know who you are, you will not get it. You will not understand what the Creator talk about. And He's talking about spirituality, spiritual force, spiritual food. That's what He's talking about. Get to know yourself. You have to know who you are. You have to know. We two different. Our physical and our spirit is two different things. They're not the same because our physical has a beginning and an end. This world has a beginning and an end. But our spirit don't have a beginning and it doesn't have an end. It is immortal and it can't be destroyed because the Creator, Alpha, Omega, the Almighty, right? He duplicated Himself. He duplicated Himself and created mankind. This is an actual true fact. Once we start to understand who we are, that we are the Creator and the Creator is us, but with limitation, then you will start to get into your spirituality. Then you will start to build on it because everything now is spirituality. So what happened is that your spirit will start transcending above your physical. Above your physical. Now you will start to understand that you just can't put any and everything in your body because your body has a beginning and it has an end, and it can be destroyed. It'll go back to the elements of the earth. Whatever elements that's a part of this existence in this world, it will go back. But your spirit will remain because it cannot be destroyed. That's an actual fact. And people need to understand that. This is what the Creator is talking about, right? With Sanders, that's why I'm trying to tell Sanders, you have to know your spirituality. You could understand what the Bible is saying, right? He's saying that when the temple is built 7 years, no, he's telling you that within that 7 years, start working on your spirituality. Start worshiping Him more and more and more. Start dedicating yourself more and more and more. Everybody's supposed to be doing that every day, 24/7. Worshiping the Creator, worship Him. Because it's going to come a time when everything that we know in existence in this life is going to be destroyed. The only thing going to be left is our spirit and this spiritual world. So if you don't work on your spiritual world, your spiritual understanding and give it fruits, knowledge, wisdom, understanding with worship, you're going to be lost in the spiritual realm. You don't want to do that. I want to be forever. Your spirit is forever. It cannot be destroyed. So you want to work on your foreverness. And your foreverness is your spirit, which is the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. This is facts, bro. Yes. You think we experience time in the afterlife? Because eternal is a long, long time. Yes, we do. Yes. Yes, because we experience internal. Yes, we do in the afterlife because our spirit travels and it gets glimpses of the afterlife. You don't get the whole picture of the afterlife. You get glimpses of it through your spirit through your spirit traveling and through your dreams. That's the afterlife. Your dreams is present, past, and future. Present, past, and future. And you got to learn how to decipher the present, past, and future. Present, past, and future in your dreams. Because the present is the present, right? The future and the now, your dreams. So it's a piece of the afterlife. Not the whole afterlife, but the piece of the afterlife. That's why you got to start working on your spirituality, getting it to understand what is the afterlife. Once you start learning how to build on that, your spirit, you will start to transcend more in the spiritual realm, which is coexist with the afterlife. So you won't be afraid of death. You won't be afraid of nothing upon this world. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me? Once you start to understand that, you will start to transcend beyond this world. Even though your physical is this, you will become like a rare person. And that's what the Alpha Omega Creator wants. He wants you to arrive above this material world, which deceives us. This is the actual true fact. So, when you look at me, that's what you see. Spiritual and righteous. So that is the answer to the question to everybody that I just talked about. When you look at me, you don't only just see hood, you see a spiritual leader, a spiritual guide, a spiritual person that has information for you and I so we could transcend our spirit beyond our physical body. That's right. And the ancient ancestors used to do that every day, all day. They used to do that. They used to do that. So, that's my knowledge. And I want us to understand that. The scriptures are only a map, it's only a guide. That's all it is. It's a guide for your physical life. For your physical life and your spiritual life. But it's more of a more of a physical experience. It's only a map, man. It's only a map. It intertwined with the spiritual, but the scriptures is more of a physical. If you really look into it, it's a little bit of spiritually, but it's more physical than anything because our physical has a beginning and end, and it has a very short time to exist. To exist. That's why he goes hard in these scriptures. He go hard. So, I hope that everybody can understand, and I hope that the information that I give can help you and your family and your loved one out. Yes, yes. I really appreciate it that your guys tuned in to me. I love your guys, man. I love talking. I love exchanging information. I love giving information, and I'm holding nothing back. Thank you so much. Peace, y'all. Later. Have a blessed day. Later.